What do Machu Picchu, the Great Barrier Reef, and Glacier National Park have in common? They've all been shoved into Earth's bargain bin. Because thanks to a trend called last chance tourism, we're treating some of the most treasured places on the planet like they're on final clearance. See it before it's gone. It's like Black Friday, but for ecosystems. And instead of trampling each other for a discounted television, we're trampling coral reefs for Instagram photos captioned "So blessed, #save the reefs." This is "Don't even go there." And today, we're examining the most depressing travel trend since cruise ships started having all-you-can-eat buffets right next to their sewage disposal systems. Last chance tourism is exactly what it sounds like, the trend where people rush to visit places that are vanishing, glaciers, coral reefs, ancient cities, before we lose them forever. It's disaster tourism with a longer timeline. I'd better see this glacier before it melts completely. It's the responsible thing to do as an environmentally conscious person. Except there's a catch that even the most novice supervillain could identify. All these last chance tourists are actually accelerating the destruction of the very places they've come to mourn. It's like holding a funeral where everyone has to punch the deceased one last time before saying goodbye. I just wanted to experience hitting him before he was gone forever. The irony is so thick you could serve it on toast. I care so deeply about this threatened environment that I'm willing to threaten it even more just to see it. It's environmental concern and environmental destruction packaged into one convenient holiday deal. At its core, last chance tourism uses the language of scarcity marketing. Act fast and buy right now to turn slow-burning catastrophes into hyped-up travel opportunities that usually only make things worse. Limited time offer. These glaciers won't last forever. Book now and receive complimentary climate anxiety with your purchase. It's genius, really. The travel industry has found a way to monetize environmental destruction while appearing environmentally conscious. That's like McDonald's advertising that you should enjoy their burgers before all the cows go extinct. The McStinction. Get it while supplies last. But here's where the marketing genius lies. Normal scarcity marketing, like limited edition shoes or time-limited sales, creates artificial scarcity. Last chance tourism leverages actual ecological collapse and sells it back to us as exclusive experience. That's impressively dark. Even advertising executives should be taking notes. You've turned the actual end of the world into a marketing opportunity. Brilliant. Let's examine the top destinations in this apocalyptic travel catalogue, shall we? First up, Machu Picchu. This 15th century Incan citadel survived Spanish conquest, centuries of abandonment, and intense weather at 8,000 feet above sea level. What it can't survive? Your selfie stick. With over 1.5 million visitors a year cramming into ruins built for a few hundred Incan elites, the site is literally being eroded away by tourist footsteps. The Peruvian government has had to limit daily visitors, but that's only made people more desperate to go. Nothing says, "I appreciate ancient cultures," like helping destroy their last remaining structures. Next in our brochure, the Great Barrier Reef. Come see what's left of the world's largest coral system before climate change and ocean acidification finish it off completely. And if you book our premium package, you'll arrive on a diesel-powered boat that dumps wastewater directly onto the coral you've come to admire before it dies. We call it the Circle of Strife. The Galapagos Islands, where Charles Darwin developed his theory of evolution and where we're now demonstrating the concept of survival of the fittest by seeing if endangered species can adapt to cruise ship pollution and thousands of tourists trampling their habitat. And finally, Glacier National Park, which might soon need a name change to Where Glaciers Used to Be National Park. Visit now, and your carbon-spewing journey will help ensure that future generations will only see glaciers in your vacation photos. What's remarkable is that many of these destinations were already struggling with over-tourism before we added them going out of business urgency factor. It's like seeing a sinking ship and thinking, let's get more people on board. That'll help. So who's profiting from peddling ecological collapse as a limited time offer? First up, tour operators who've mastered the art of climate emergency copywriting. Journey to the vanishing wonders before they're lost forever. Book our carbon-intensive trip to feel sad about carbon-intensive activities. Then there are governments desperate for tourism dollars, caught in the impossible position of needing to protect these sites while also needing the revenue they generate. It's like trying to save your house from flooding by selling the wood from your flood barriers. And let's not forget our friends, the travel influencers, turning endangered species and disappearing landscapes into hashtag content faster than you can say, link in bio for 10% off carbon offsets. Hey guys, so today I'm literally crying about this melting glacier. Wipes away tear. Don't forget to smash that like button and check out my sustainable swimwear line. The aesthetic contradiction is mind-boggling. It's all soft pastels, sad piano music and aerial drone shots until you realise you're watching an extinction event with a promo code. It's ecological grief as aesthetic. It's environmental collapse as entertainment. It's the apocalypse, but make it cute. But why does this messaging work so effectively on us, the supposedly environmentally conscious consumers? Part of it is our old friend FOMO, fear of missing out. But this isn't missing a party or a concert. It's FOMO on an entire ecosystem, or ancient wonder. Then there's the myth of the personal connection, the idea that if we see something firsthand, we'll care more about preserving it. I need to see the rhinos before they're extinct, so I can really care about them. You know what rhinos would prefer? If you just cared about them without flying 8,000 miles to gawk at them. It's like the travel version of thoughts and prayers, just with more hiking boots and a carbon footprint the size of a small country. We've convinced ourselves that witnessing destruction somehow absolves us from our role in causing it. I've seen the melting ice caps. I've witnessed the bleached coral. I'm practically an environmentalist now. No, you're a tourist with environmentalist-themed vacation photos. There's a difference. Look, I'm not saying we should never visit natural wonders or cultural sites, but perhaps we could stop treating the planet's most fragile places like items on a doomsday bucket list. Maybe instead of rushing to see places before they're gone, we could, work toward making sure they don't disappear. This has been Don't Even Go There. And remember, if the planet's on fire, maybe don't bring marshmallows, and maybe don't live stream it.